Good evening. Welcome you all to SC Securities YouTube channel and the weekly market presentation for this week. So this week as well, we will be starting off with the market performance and then we'll proceed into economic outlook and some important headlines from the international context will also be presented. So starting off with the Colombo Stock Exchange performance throughout the week, after a couple of volatile sessions, both the indices ended up in green zone for this week. If we're specifically looking at the Monday's trading session, continuing the bearish momentum from the last week, both the indices declined. So during Monday's session, SPI declined by around 41 points to close at 7,777.02, whereas S&P SL 20 index also declined by 15 points to close at 2,366.55. During the day, turnover was reported a value of around 1.2 billion, whereas foreign purchases picked up to report a value of 41 million over 4 million worth of foreign sales. During Tuesday's trading session and Wednesday's trading session, market gained a major turnaround. Especially during Tuesday's trading session, both the indices went up above 2%, resulting the highest per day gain in the week. So during Tuesday's trading session, SPI gained around 223 points to close at 8,000 level, reclaiming the 8,000 benchmark back. And S&P SL 20 index also gained around 88 points to close at 2,454.96. So during the day, turnover picked up to 1.5 billion and that was aided by the picked up foreign purchases which reported a value of 170 million, 75 million over 58 million worth of foreign sales, and this foreign purchase was basically aided by the major transaction that happened in Sunshine Holdings. So the momentum continued during Wednesday's trading session as well, where investors anticipated that the central bank will reduce their policy rates in the upcoming monetary policy review meeting. So with these positive expectations, market turnaround, especially during Wednesday's trading session as well. So during the session, SPI picked up by around 173 points to close at 8,173.86 and S&P SL 20 index also gained up by 59 points to close at 2,513.57. During the day, turnover reported a value of 1.0 billion and foreign purchases for the straight session during the week reported a value of 25 million over 19 million worth of foreign sales. But during Thursday's trading session, the sentiment again turned back to negativity as central bank has decided to keep their policy rates at the existing levels, which I'm going to elaborate under the economic outlook. So during the trading session, SPI declined by 145 points to close at 8,028.14, whereas S&P SL 20 index also declined by around 55 points to close at 2,458.58. During the day, turnover picked up, which is relatively lower from the previous session and reported a value of 1.45 billion. And during the day, however, foreign sales picked up and that reported a value of 65 million on contrary to 18 million worth of foreign purchases. So during the last trading day of the week, that means during Friday's trading session, however, market turned back to positivity where SPI gained up with having 120 points up to close at 8,148.06 and S&P SL 20 index also gained up by around 80 points to close at 2,538.18. And during the day, turnover reported a value of around 1.6 billion, which is highest for the week. But however, on a sort of a negative note, foreign sales picked up to report a value of 78 million over 40 million worth of foreign purchases. So altogether for the week, after a couple of weekly declines, SPI headed to a weekly gain and it was went up by 4.22%, and S&P 20 index also gained up by 6.58%. However, despite the foreign sales that have picked up during the latter part of the week, net foreign inflow was reported, which is worth of 74.6 million. And let me move on to the treasury years. So during the this week auction.
Thank you, Sachini. The price of US oil started to trade below the level of daily resistance 82 US dollars per barrel, and now has tested the level of 76, which is also 2022 September low. With that being said, the RSI closed at 34.35 for this week, and if the price further declines below the level of 76, we have the daily support of 70.72. That key level could be the next target level that we could expect as if the price manages to break the level of 76. And also, if the price actually makes a bullish bounce, we have the daily resistance at 82 US dollars per barrel. So that could be the upside potential first target level, and then we have the levels of 85, 90, 92. So far, the price seems to be in a bearish momentum as the price is actually trading below the level of 50 EMA and 20 EMA. So this indicates a bearish momentum still. So we might have to basically spectate on this for a while, have a clear look on this for the next coming weeks, as what could happen during this basically in this key level of 76, 80, 82 key level range. So we have the next as our all share index, as the all share index made a bullish bounce from the area of 7,693 and above the daily support of 8,000, which is actually the psychological area. So with that being said, we have the 23rd high of 8,204. So this key level 8,204 is basically 23rd high, and we have the daily resistance at 8,450, 8,500. The market basically was closed at 8,148 for this week, and if it manages to break 23rd high, we have the next key level as daily resistance 8,450, 8,500. Worst case scenario, if it fails and gets rejected from the area of 8,204, it could actually come back to the level of daily support 7,950, 8,000. And since the index is actually trading below 50 EMA and 20 EMA, still there's a bearish momentum. And the RSI closed at 41.91 for this week. So in this case, basically, in order for us to have bullish momentum, the index needs to trade above the moving averages of 50-20 moving averages, and also the daily resistance of 8,400, 8,500. It needs to have a solid trend reversal for us to see a bullish momentum. So as for now, there is a bearish momentum, seems to be as looking at the moving averages, because there's a bearish momentum at the in the ASI. So our topic of the week is Alumax. So Alumax is also trading below the 50-20 EMAs. With that being said, the price actually made a small retest to the level of 7,720, and the price closed at 6.9 LKR. The RSI comes to a level of 35.57, the daily RSI, which closed as of 25th of November. And as the price is actually trading below the moving averages, this counter also indicates a bearish momentum. We do have a low formation recorded on 21st of November, which is 6.3. So that could be basically tested if the price basically becomes declines. That would be the first target level. And then we have the daily support of 5.56. which is basically mm, previously we were able to see how it has basically tested that key level and made bullish bouncing back uh, up again to the level of daily resistance 8.5. So they have a bullish bouncing backs to the level of daily resistance 8.5. So there are a couple of bounce backs, and if the price actually manages to close above the price of 720 and also 20 EMA, we have a slight hope that the price could actually test the level of daily resistance at 8.5. And once again, if the price, once again, if it's above 50 EMA also, and also the level of daily resistance, we have 9.3, 9.5, and also the level target, and also September high, which is basically 11 rupees. That could be tested as well. But as for now, it seems to be quite bearish as the price is trading below the moving averages and also below the level of 7 rupees. That's it from my end. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Thank you.